Congress has yet to pass a farm bill, and the clock is ticking as federal elections are approaching. This as federal regulations are making it harder for farmers and ranchers to pay the bills. That's why American Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall and Louisiana 5th District Congresswoman Julia Letlow had lunch with about 200 of their closest farmer friends. Before decisions are made here, Louisiana 5th District Congresswoman Julia Letlow comes here.
I'm a lifelong learner.
It's at the Louisiana Farm Bureau Convention's public policy lunch, where Letlow speaks with outgoing Louisiana Farm Bureau President Jim Harper and American Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall about the possibility of getting a new farm bill passed during a presidential election year.
I'm always an optimist at heart, and I have full faith in our chairman, G.T. Thompson. He's worked diligently to make sure that we have a strong farm bill moving forward. Now it's up to my colleagues to bring it to the floor, and hopefully we can do that, have a good vote, move it over to the Senate, and get it through the finish line. Our farmers, producers, they deserve it. So we're fighting hard to make sure that happens.
Duvall shares Letlow's optimism.
I think that if we can get the people's attention that we got to get this done this year, that we got a chance to maybe do it in lame duck. I think the calendar makes it difficult before lame duck, but hopefully they'll be more motivated before the year's out to get it done in lame duck session.
Included in the House version of the Farm Bill is a provision that would help landowners clear burned timber after a wildfire, something Letlow says came about after speaking with foresters in her district.
I'm glad that that made it in the Farm Bill. I'm also fighting for even more of our legislation to be included. It's all about receiving those payments in a timely fashion. As you know, with the federal government, it often takes way too long for those disaster recovery payments to hit, and our farmers need it. And so, because a farm could go under if they don't receive those payments in a timely fashion. So I'm listening to my farmers day in and day out. We're trying to tackle that through legislation. I'm hopeful some of that will be passed through the Farm Bill.
We've really made some things happen during this administration. This has been a difficult administration for us. And we don't know what the next one will look like, whether this one continues or there'll be a new one. But the success that we've had has really come down to the engagement of our membership.
President Duvall says the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Chevron deference will affect how regulatory agencies like the EPA and Department of Labor can make and enforce rules. According to the majority opinion, courts must exercise independent judgment in deciding whether an agency has acted within its statutory authority.